You gotta be creative with how do you approach women, or like even just like talk, say something good, something positive, something that a girl wants to hear, not like some weird shit that makes you out there in the internet looking desperate as fuck for no reason. Like, you know, I don't know, guys. Step it up. Hola, mujer bonita. Hola. Or what do we think? It's hard to say, but you really just need to go off the vibe. But I think that comes with experience. Right. SS, would you say that different women, so based on the, okay, hold up. So based off of the woman and how she is, you're gonna approach her differently. So so what you're saying is that each woman is approached differently based on like how she is. Yes, let's have this combo. 100%. Yes. Okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás, ojito bonito? Interesting. That's interesting actually, cuz look, in my head I was thinking all women are queens. All women should be treated as queens and spoken to and approached like in a respectable manner. What you're saying to me is that that is not always necessarily true. So of course we got to be respectful. Okay. That never changes. Oh, I like that. So it doesn't matter. So let's say that we got a girl, she's a little on the wilder side of the cart, and she's a little more like you know what I mean? You're still gonna approach her with respect regardless. Or let's say for example a thank you, Actualist. Thank you, honey. Let's go. Thank you, love. Oh. See, Actualist made me lose my train of thought. Always, but I've met girls that were super busy and I know I couldn't blow their phone up, but I would. Still be like, whenever your schedule clears up, I want to see you. So it just depends, and that's what I mean when every approach is different. Okay. So would you say that that just depends on how much you like the girl, or how much you're feeling the girl? Or because like if you're obviously doing a lot for the girl, like you obviously care for her, right? The more you care for someone, the more you're gonna like want to do. And if you just don't give a fuck, like you're just probably not gonna like do shit, right? Do we agree with that? I have a question for you. Okay, ask me. Ask me. I like questions. Ask, if you went on a date with someone and you had a good time, then he texted you like, hola, ¿cómo te llamas, princesa? I want to see you every day and I'm feeling you. Oh, what would be your response? Okay. So this is a good question. If I went out with a guy and I think that it would just depend on how much I was feeling the guy as well. One day only. Now, if I feel like I have a pretty good detector, little like reader, you know what I mean? I typically know if I can get along with someone right off the back or not. But you know, some motherfuckers be tricky, so you know what I mean? But if I went out on a date for one time and it was someone that possibly I was already texting, but maybe I didn't like see him like that, or you know, if we had a little bit of like history, but we just weren't hanging out like that, and then we finally go and we go on this date, and like turns out we hit it off and we're fucking like having a great time in person as well. And then he texted me and was like, hey, I really like you, I want to see you all the time. And if my schedule was up for it, then yeah, I'd be so down. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters like how many times you've actually seen them or not, you know. Now if it was somebody who say I haven't talked to, and who is just somebody that like for some reason we just ended up on a date together and we've never fucking spoken, and you know, now I'm sitting in front of this stranger and we end up having a good time, and then he would text me the next day and be like, hey, like I want to see you every day, like I like you, I would probably be a little like, I would still be like a little questionable. I would be like, yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, you seem cool, but I would definitely want to have a little bit more, like I would need to know you more, you know. I wouldn't, I don't know. Yeah, every situation is different. It really does just depend. And you know, I guess it just depends on how like how strong the chemistry is. Like I don't know, you know. That's why as men we gotta feel things out and stop expecting stuff to happen so fast. Oh, I love that. And I love that a man finally said that, because I feel like a lot of guys are not like that, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's no bigger turnoff than somebody who's just like boom, like so full force on the, like I'm like ugh, you know, it's too much. But everybody is different. Everybody is different. Everybody's different. Everyone's gonna look at it different. Everyone's gonna have their own views and, you know, opinions on that. Like me personally, not my cup of tea. Because I don't like to make myself accessible. Damn, this is a good topic. Yeah, this is a good topic. I like this topic. I like this topic. Let's talk about it. I feel like for me personally, like I don't like to make myself too available for just anybody. You know what I mean? For me, my energy, my space, like just, it's just, I'm like, I just don't feel like everybody's worthy. Not worthy enough. Don't want to say worthy enough, but it's just like, me personally, I just can't be hanging out with just anybody out here. I don't want to. I don't feel that like, you know, need to be hanging out with a whole bunch of just like whoever wants to hang out with me. But then again, I am a girl, and when you're a girl and you know you're kind of cute or whatever, a lot of the times you're gonna have like a trillion motherfuckers trying to hang out with you. So I had to become very like decisive, you know what I mean? I'm like, because a lot of the times girls like wouldn't even mind hanging out with guys, but a lot of the time guys are just weird as hell, and they don't make it to where a woman feels like, hey, I want to hang out with you. Why? Because the men are like, boom, so hard, so full force in, and I'm just like, I hate a man like that. Or if a guy goes and hangs out with you and they're like, oh, just you know what I mean, all up in the Kool-Aid. I'm like, oh, bro, back up. You don't know me like that. Like, and I feel like that's why a lot of the reasons why girls just stay inside now, because they don't want to deal with, like, stuff like that. Let's talk about Hi, you're so cute, gorgeous, so beautiful. Oh, amazing. Thank you. No, that's real. Like, that's real, girls, especially if you're a girl who's always had like a lot of attention on you. More than likely you probably don't care for the attention, and more than likely you're not looking for a guy to go and just be all thirsty all over you. It's just hard for girls to like really go and like for just hang out with people, especially if you're not really like that, because you know, nobody, I don't know, like, sometimes you just want to chill. Like, you don't want people all thirsty all over you all the time. Like, you know? And so I feel like guys need to learn how to, like, balance that. Or, like, you know, I don't know. It's just different. It's different. It's different. Give men advice. Men. Let me tell you something. It just, and you know what though? Not all women are like that though. There's women out there that do want attention, and they don't give a fuck who gives them attention. They want attention from everybody. Like, they just want to be the one with all the attention. And I really do feel like it just goes down to a confident thing. You know, one thing that I realized, like, I've been around a lot of women. I love women. I'm a girls all day long, especially out here in LA. In LA, one thing that I've noticed, it's a lot more like superficial. A lot of the girls are like competing or like feeling like they need to be seen, and like, and there is a lot of competition out there. So a lot of the time, like, these girls are like mad insecure. It doesn't even matter how pretty they are, how poppin' they are. They're just, in LA, it's just such a competitive, like, weird energy sometimes, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of the time the girls are more like, oh, like, I call them a pick me bitch, you know. I'm like, so you a pick me bitch, you know what I mean? And so that's just how it is out there, like. And I don't know, I've had, like, for me, it's never been difficult to, like, have a dude look at me or something like that. So I've never really cared for the attention, maybe because, especially, I don't know, since I was young, too. When I was young, I've always, you know what it is? When you are growing up, and I come from a small town. I have not checked. Sorry, 555. Give me a check. Attention is good when it's coming from the right person. Yes. But see, from a very small, young age, like, I come from a small town, and in my town, there was a lot of, like, I mean, the type of people, it was just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I come from a small town. Like, we had a few cute girls. Nothing crazy, you know. So, like, if you were a pretty girl, you got, like, the attention from the whole town type shit. And that's kind of what I grew up on. I grew up on, like, a bunch of motherfuckers always just feeling like just me feeling like there was just a bunch of motherfuckers just being mad lustful. And, like, it was just so hard to even have any actual guy friends or anything like that, because it was like, how can I even be friends with anybody when, you know, at the end of the day, these motherfuckers gonna come out the loophole and start acting weird. And, like, a lot of the time, we don't like that. You don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And for me, it was just I always looked at guys in, like, such a, like, not like a negative light, but such a like, I would just be like, damn, dude. I remember thinking in my head, like, wow, guys ain't shit from a very young age, because it would be like my friend's boyfriend, or it would be like, you know, some dude that had a fucking girlfriend, or like some dude that talked to like 5,000 bitches. Like, it was just some grimy ass shit, and it just gave me like a bad look on fucking dudes, and I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, guys are gross. I was like, you see, like, look at this guy right here. What is he saying? Like, how can you, I don't know, just guys be like,
Why? Can I just plug my phone in? Alright.
what up, gang? What up, Tutu? Bibico, Kassie, I love you're so true. Thanks, honey. I I love that too.
Open it.
Hi, Jesse. Especially if he just got out of prison. Where's my admins in here? Wait, do I have any admins? Goro, Niyama, Bingo.
Because you have medicine the doctor wants you on. Did you wait? Okay. Thomas, come plug your phone. We gotta go downtown. You have to. You never went to school. No, but you never even went. School's over. It's 1:30, Thomas. No, but
I'm listening to the drama too.
okay, either you come in or you don't come in at all. Huh? But okay, they'll be looking for all of you guys then. All you guys. They're already looking for you. You didn't go to school. If I were you, I wouldn't leave, Thomas. Either you go with, if you don't go with me, then you're fucked. If you don't go with me, you're fucked. You gotta be with your mom, because you didn't go to school. Send your friends away. Plug your phone in, we gotta go downtown. I'm not going downtown. Huh?